John and Anna Pettiford L. Marcel Russell.
Y'all know that's Christina Rollins.
Lisa Clinton.
Lisa Clinton.
Dorothea Joyner. Noble Hassan.
Noble. These are all $1,000 club. Keep on.
Okay. Raheem Cummings. Andre Parker.
Right.
Bertha Winston. Armand Wallace.
Next wave of 8. Or 6 to 8.
Heart in my mouth, but my head in the clouds, yeah. I can feel it rising. Bound to the earth, but we could ascend, yeah. I'm realizing I feel both feelings off the ground. I can levitate.
Sean Montekier Rowland. Natalie Taylor. Jeanette Butler. Armetria Knight. Kevin Young. Armetria Knight.
I'll never forget it when transcending.
Oh, there she is.
I feel both feelings off the ground. I can levitate. With every drum that plays, I close my eyes.
Jeanette Cook.
All right now.
Orlando Watley. Cedric Jenkins. Angela McCoy.
AK.
Kevin Russell.
Good job, CC.
Jeffrey Finch.
Still in the 1,000 club right now. We're about to move up.
Tamika Chapman. All right, Deborah Williams.
Deborah. Memphis, Tennessee in the field.
Keith Robertson.
Keith, Virginia.
Coleman Muhammad. And Jennifer Mitchell. Jennifer Mitchell.
people who hit the 2,000, and we're gonna keep on going up. And this thing with a bang, $2,000 club. I don't know if I did old school or new school.
That's just
All right, let's go with this. 2,000 club, talk to me, Shay.
Corey and Candace Briggs. Marcus Curry.
Marcus Curry.
Candace Woodruff. Barbara Jones.
All right, MC. Business name. Him and Associates.
Neiman Associates. Helen and Jesus.
Barbara Jones.
Pamela Sam. Keith Tucker. Andre Stinson.
All right, great. All these checks are coming in the next 2 days.
Stroza Hill. Evan Lee.
That's it. Give it up for all the $2,000 award recipients. All right, what's bigger than 2? 3. What's bigger than 2? 3. Here we go. We have. Let me see what we got here. Okay, this young lady, throw it up. How much is that?
$3,400. Dolores Thompson.
$3,400. Not bad this Friday.
Dolores and Sam Thompson.
All right, Mr. Sam.
Oh, wow.
All right, this point, we got these founders. Look at these founders in here for y'all. Look at these pictures.
Yeah.
Let's get the founders with these next ones. All right, include that one. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Man, they got to do some more work.
Somebody make sure they get this official.
I thought I was on vacation.
We're gonna do an honorary. She's out running some errands and had to break. All right.
$4,686 to Miss Christy Howard. We're going to go ahead and take this to Jamaica on Thursday.
So give me that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, who's next? $4,319 goes to Juan Williams.
All right, Juan. Texas. Congrats, man. Who am I, the extra $4,000 direct deposit? Ready, who's next?
All right, $4,703 goes to Daryl K. Dandridge.
All right, Pastor D. fives, unfortunately. So we just skipped on to 6. So what's after 5? What's after 5?
All right, $6,119 goes to Leon Gibbs.
What is this something? You won't believe I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cause to the stars. She's a woman to get started.
What's after 6? Y'all think we should stop? No! Alright, well, let's see what we got. This is what you can do within 1 week.
$7,321 goes to Terrence T. Mills.
Yes, sir.
I ain't trying to do what everybody else doing, just cause everybody doing what they all do. If one thing I know, I'm forward, I grow. I'm walking down this road of mine, this road that I go home. So am I wrong? Hey, thinking that we could be something for real.
Okay.
Now am I wrong?
Terrence was supposed to speak earlier before we get into the 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. We neglected, Terrence was actually on the program. I just want him to talk about, now that he's the inductee into the 7,000 Club, some of the things that he's experienced and how the system has helped him. So these next few will be speaking. Mr. Hill.
Hey, first of all, thank Mr. Curry and thank Mr. Stokes, Mr. Gates, everybody, the whole My Econ family. Without them, it'll be none of us. So we have to give it back to them, please. Now, real quick, because I probably got about 5 minutes and I can talk, but I just want to share, I guess, my journey to where I'm at. How do I get here? Because somebody in this room right now, you're probably thinking that Terrence is all that good. Really, he's not. You are way better. The people that's in this seat, you are way better. Just in case somebody, hey man, he's doing good. I promise you, you are better than me. And here's why I say that. Okay, everything that Brian was teaching you, and great training, Mr. Bean.
Thank you.
Everything that Brian was teaching you, I didn't do it. I didn't know it. 2 years ago, I came in a conference and was sitting in the same chair that I'm sitting in now.
Sure what?
I implemented everything that he was teaching you. When you saw those 5 P's that he was teaching you: the prospect, the peak, and the pass, the present, plug in, promote. I went and took it and I implemented, okay? And the reason why I say that everybody in here, you already leaders and you're better than me, and here's why. I've been in My Econ since 2008. I did hit the ground running real fast for a short distance. Mr. Curry, they came down, we had in Augusta, we had some kind of regional, I was new to it, I really don't even know what they call it, but we had a conference and I got Rookie of the Year, okay? I did something in my base shop, I didn't even know what a base shop was at the time, and I was rewarded for it. And I did get we had checks then too. I don't think they was that big, but I did get one check. To make a long story short, right? I had no idea what I was doing. So you probably know what happened after that. That was 2008. So for 4.5 years, I didn't do anything that I was supposed to do with the business. But I stayed in the business. I did use strategy 1 to my advantage. And like some of y'all in here right now, I promise you, because they're talking about the mindset, that's where it all started. I'm gonna tell you why. Because everybody in here got a default setting. You didn't do it, it was your parents. At that time, I can say for me, it was my parents. I learned everything the way they thought. Guess what? They showed it to me because they was acting it on a daily basis, so I thought that was right. When you're a baby, that goo goo gaga, guess what you started saying? Goo goo gaga. So you have to unprogram yourself from that default setting that's in your head right now. And that's why I got to give thanks to Mr. Bean for Pays. Once I got on Pays, This is the result from me being on Pays. So I just want to highly recommend it. You got it. And one thing that Mr. Stokes, he said up here, get enrolled in Pays. It's a residual. It's on residual income. So you get paid just to change your mindset. You get paid just to invest in you. And for everybody in here, my mentor always told me, it's no such thing as a bad investment if you're investing in yourself, unless you're bad. Everybody in here is a leader. You got yourself here. Did nobody drag you here? You came here on your own free will and accord. So that is why you are way better than me. I did this system for 4.5 years wrong. Now within 2 years, I've been getting some pretty nice checks. And like Mr. So said, that can replace my military income. So just to let y'all know this, and I'm fast forwarding it because I'm at the point in my life now in my career, my military career, where I can retire using this system. And people are like, well, you're gonna still get a pension. Okay, let me tell you a trick about that pension. And Mr. Stokes shared this with me one time in Fayetteville, and this got me thinking. And Mr. Stokes also said, you'll hear him say something about if you could change a person on the inside,
Change your mindset.
that's it.
Change your cash flow.
That's it. All you gotta do is change them on the inside one time, and that's what Pays did. It got in me, and the business was in me. So for anybody that's sitting out there, haven't did strategy 1, that W4, because instead I know it's I could do 9, but I'm only gonna do 5 to be on the safe side. That's that default. You going back to your default. You need to change your mindset. If it say 8, Mr. Curry, they got 8, right? Don't play with it. Don't read too much in it. Okay, so I just wanted to say that to share with y'all about my pension now. I know I'm frequency hopping, but my pension, I'm on the 40-40 plan too. You probably say, oh, well, you get 50% of what you made. That's not true. And Mr. Stokes broke it down to me up in Fayetteville. Then the question he asked me, why would anybody want to work for half of the pay? You know, we still have a pension. I do get a pension. But if I'm gonna work over 20 years on working for half of the pay, I'm gonna get that 40% anyway. So I was like, wow, that was impressive. So last thing I wanna say, if anybody in here still having doubts or whatever the case may be, don't wanna move, one thing I love about MyEcon, and you can remove the MyEcon, the company, away from what they teach is, I always say, if it will affect you for the rest of your life, you might want to learn about it. You might need to know about it. Now, from my big mentor, Income for Life, at what point in your life will you not need an income?
You did.
That's an eye opener. At what point in your life will you not need an income? So I just say that to say this, if it affect you for the rest of your life, you might want to plug in. Take this excitement, because when you get out the door, you're gonna run to the crabs. And I promise you, and I got to share this story one time. What crabs do, in case you don't know, I used to be in Tacoma. I used to go to that island, and I used to go crabbing. You put a bowl, a leg quarter, you throw it out there in the ocean. Them crabs come, and they have what we call a crab fest, okay? So all them crabs will come and get on that. But guess what happened when all the leg quarters is gone? Guess what happened when there's no more leg quarters, there's nothing else for the crabs to eat? When you start making it, when you start changing your mindset, this is gonna be your friends. The crabs, there's nothing else to eat. They start climbing out the bowl. It's a crab bowl, but I'm gonna just say it's a net, okay? It's a big bowl, but it's a net. They start crabbing up the wall of that net. Them other crabs who ain't smart enough to crawl and get away from it, they'll start cutting their legs off, the crab can't escape. When the crab continue to try to escape, they kill the crab, and all the crabs remain in the bowl. So as you change your mindset and you trying to escape from where you at right now to improve yourself, it's gonna be a lot of crabs. They're gonna be trying to cut your legs. But I just highly recommend you keep climbing and you get out of that bowl, okay? And like I always say, the biggest room in the world is room for improvement. Thank you.
Good job.